Have y'all played Valorant?
No.
No,
Definitely
I haven't
not.
either. And I want to preface to all the haters out there that are about to watch this video that I am talking about this new game and I have not played Valorant. And that's okay.
Damn.
Because I'm allowed to not play it. You know what I mean?
See the fucking comments.
I'm allowed to not play the game. But I know what Valorant
I'm allowed
is.
to not do this.
I know what Valorant is. So if
you
you're
don't-
like questioning what I'm talking about here, I haven't played Valorant. So I don't know.
If
But
you
what
don't
I'm
play
talking
the game,
about.
man, you can't talk about it, okay?
I mean,
leave
fair.
comments about it.
But today I'm here to talk about FragPunk, actually. So FragPunk is a new game that is based off of very similar to Counter-Strike, which Valorant basically took Counter-Strike and added in hero shooter elements.
Gotcha.
So now this game is based off of Counter-Strike
that
and
game.
Valorant.
Gotcha.
If you think about it. So I was shocked when I jumped into this. So we talked about this on our
Last
recent podcast when we were talking about it being revealed for like a 30-second trailer on Summer Games Fest, Xbox Game Showcase. And we're like, man, this has more character than in 30 seconds than Concord did in however long, right?
In like 8 minutes.
And then all of a sudden I found out that there was like a beta out for it that you can like register for. So I went on to Steam,
Damn, looks
I
fucking
registered
fun.
for it, and then I got access to it like an hour later. I was like, shit, I'm playing this game. So I downloaded FragPunk and I played for about 4 hours that weekend and really, really thoroughly enjoyed myself.
I'm not going to lie. The trailer did not do it justice from
didn't.
watching this gameplay right now.
No, it did
No,
not.
not at all.
Like, holy
These
crap.
maps look great.
And
It
the trailer
is-
was awesome. you know?
Well, and I had no idea when we saw the trailer. I was like, this is another hero shooter.
Yeah.
It is a hero shooter, but it is so much more. I mean, it is 100% inspired by Counter-Strike. This is a Counter-Strike game with the hero shooter elements added into it. So like you start out and it's like the main game mode is essentially you are bomb attack, but defend and attack the bomb.
Okay.
So you have two bomb points. The maps are very intentionally designed. They even show in the mini map corner, they even name the areas just so you can call them out easily to your team,
Nice.
which is like something that's like super common in like Counter-Strike and stuff like
Like, what do
that.
you mean?
Seeing the little mini map is like,
a
garden
rotate,
alley,
so-
mid,
Gotcha,
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So in this one, there's a couple of things that are unique to this. So they have obviously you have hero characters in the game. There's I want to say there was probably 8 to 10 heroes, but they have to be unlocked over time. I had 2 of them. The one that I played the most was a character who's
Female?
no, it was a dude that a black dude that had like dreads and stuff in the back that was
Nice.
very more like explosive focus. So he would pull out a rocket launcher that was like a one-shot rocket launcher. You shoot it, you'd explode people, and then it like recharges. And then he had, let me pull up his abilities so I can remember exactly what all the names of them were. But I watched a guy's video that was showcasing like all the different characters and what they can do, and they're all very unique and different. So this game is also set up akin to X Defiant in that your hero and your hero abilities and your weapons are like detached from each other. So you can play any hero and have any weapon tied to it. You don't have to like be picky about, oh, this character
you're not
only gets
stuck,
sniper
yeah.
rifles or whatever, which I always hate in a game. There's also a mod system for the weapons. So you have like your standard assault rifles, you have SMGs, you have sniper rifles, you have shotguns, and there's like 3 or 4 of them to each one. And I don't believe there were attachments, but I'm trying to remember if there was attachments in the game or not for the guns.
See the turtles on their back? I'm pretty sure they're slowed down because someone played a card.
Oh yeah.
So way down.
So they're weighed down with the turtle. That's so fucking cool.
Yeah, dude. It's
Oh, they just did a portal. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Whoa, that's crazy.
yeah, so that's one of the abilities of one of the characters is you can set up a portal spawn point or a starting point, and then you can wherever you are, you can press a button and like teleport back to where you were. It's like a character that focuses on like invisibility and stuff like that. So that one's really cool.
That
But
reminds me of Apex a little bit.
yeah, there's some Apex capabilities there for sure. I'm trying to find a list of all the different characters here.
I think it's actually kind of exciting that I feel like because of each character is so different, you're gonna find like people are gonna make different builds
Oh yeah.
for each character. It's like, oh, if you want to be a sniper, you probably pick this guy, and so forth and so forth. Like run and gun, this weapon with this character.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of different it's the standard 5v5 kind of game, game setup there. And so you have your 5v5, but in every round when you start out, you have the shard cards. And we were talking about like, what are these cards? How do they operate? Like what is the feature of it? So essentially when you start the game, every player collects shard cards for leveling up their character shard. Yeah, they level up their character over time and they unlock shard cards for their personal card collection. And then when you go into a round, your card collection is available. All 5 characters' card collections is available to be drawn into the lineup. The team lineup. And then you have these points, these shard points that you'll notice these little like dots, the diamonds across the top of the card. Those tell you how much you need from your team to input into that to collect that card for that round.
How do you collect shards then?
So you start out with a certain amount of shards. Everybody has a certain amount of shards, and then every round when you kill people and stuff like that, you get more shard points that you can add into it. So generally speaking, like you start out, you have like everybody's got 3, 4, 5, whatever points they have. You'll see on the left hand side like what people have. You can also give shards to different people, but you put the shards into the different cards, and once you fill up the amount that you need, that card is then activated for that game.
So it's activated for the game. You don't activate it as you're playing. It's like as soon as you load in the game, those are the cards that are activated.
Correct.
Can you activate more than one card if you have enough shards?
You can have up to 3.
Up to 3.
Every
so
time
you have
all
3
3
activated.
of them. Yeah.
Oh.
And your opponent team can also do the same. And when you start the game out, it'll tell you what cards they have activated.
Interesting.
So for example,
so you start with 3 at the beginning?
You have 3 to choose from, but you have to have shard points to put into those cards.
So do you start with shards?
Yeah, you start with shards. Yeah.
Okay, so you could probably get 1 card at the beginning of the game.
No, you usually can get like 3.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes depending on how good your team is.
But it's like a risk and
like
reward thing. If you want to waste all your shards now,
because then when
they wait till the next round,
you
get more kills and get more shards, so you can you can
potentially get something better.
Yeah, maybe lose the first round, but get enough kills, get shards, and then round 2 or 3 you can dominate because you have more shards and you can implement more cards. But you don't know what cards you're going to get. But you only have top 3.
You only have 3 cards.
Yeah, but you don't know what cards you're going to get because it's shuffled between all of the players. So it randomly generates 3 cards that y'all can use for this match.
Oh.
Dude, that's pretty cool.
Wait, so sorry, I just want to make sure I have this clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you start the first round. You have 3 cards available, and then you can put all of your shards into any of those cards in order to activate them for that round.
Yes.
Yeah, but you may not have enough shards. Like your team may not have enough to get all of them right off or at that moment. Yeah.
So at the start of a new round, all those cards go away, or you get to keep the ones that you've activated?
No, the ones that are activated goes away, and I'm pretty sure
you start with another 3 cards,
right?
And you use the shards that you collected from the last round in order to activate whatever you want.
Correct.
Okay, so that's the risk reward. Use all your shards now, and potentially have a shitty next round.
Yeah, but it depends on what cards it is.
That's true. That's true.
Because it's drawing from all 5, because it's 5v5.
5v5, yeah.
So it's drawing from all 5 players' deck.
Okay.
All together. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these.
There's a lot of communication.
Yeah, that's a lot of communication. Let's say.
Well, really, it's interesting because you can there's a system in there because if you don't have voice chat on, you can mark which card you want to put points into. Be like, oh, you don't have enough points. You can put a little trigger on a card and be like, hey, I want this one, or I vote for this card, or I vote for this card. So there's little visual indicators you can put in there.
Okay.
But then usually, most of the games, we've been able to fill up most of them, but some of them are negative effects that you don't want to do. Also, there's a positive and a negative to it.
Gotcha.
So not every card is going to be perfectly.
How many shards can you earn? Do you get 1 shard for each kill?
That I don't know how many shards you get through each one. I can't remember how that all
win the round. You
operated.
get shards split against you guys.
Yeah, but if you win, you get some shards.
I can imagine so.
Yeah,
I would imagine it's if you get a kill, you get a shard, and at the end of the match, if you win, y'all get 10 shards, but it's split up against all 5 of you. So you get
no, it doesn't work like that because you don't get that many.
You don't know, so I'm just saying.
Well, I'm telling you, I know for a fact it's not that.
That's not that. You're wrong, Jason.
You're wrong. Well, I didn't see him get a shard for killing that person.
Yeah,
so.
I think it's probably based on points.
Because you're going to get a lot of kills in this game, so you're not going to get 20 cards or anything.
Oh, he just got a shard. Oh, they won.
Yeah, they won.
So they get a shard for
winning. Yeah.
Okay. So I bet it's depending on how many kills you get or how much damage.
Oh wait,
you
pause
take.
it for a second. Okay, so there you go. There's a breakdown on the left-hand side
Shard
there.
points, okay.
So surviving, round win, kills, assists, and treasures breaks down to like a percentage of shard
Find
points
treasures.
you get.
Okay.
Yeah. So he got, before assisting, he got 0.2 shards, killing, he got 0.2 shards, round win, he got 1, surviving, he got 0.1. So then that gives him 1.5 shards for the next round.
Got it.
Yeah. So it's like a
Interesting.
percentage system essentially. But the shard cards are
Point
really.
two a kill? Man, you have to get a lot of kills just to get a shard from kills.
Well, that's where
Yeah.
like
But that's
communication
overall.
comes in.
Well, that's
with
where,
what
like,
you
it's
wanna put
more-
your shards or
yeah.
who you want to give shards to,
Right,
to
right.
get a card.
And playing the objective is going to be, your best friend in here, which is this is an objective based game
Yes.
mode, so you want to make sure you're doing that right.
That's well balanced, I feel like.
But there was like times where there's one shard that was like called something zombie related. So like it has the option for when you die, because like in this 5v5, it's like in Counter-Strike, you're dead for that round until your whole team's dead, and then you start the next round, right? So with the zombie card, like you die, you would be respawned as a zombie. So you can only do melee, and you're like really weak. So you can run around as a zombie real quick, but you have a second chance at life essentially. And so that adds an interesting ability. There's one that's like this mushroom one that puts a bunch of tall grass throughout the entire map.
Yeah.
And then also has little mushrooms popped around that you can jump onto that like boost you across the map.
Oh, like a
which is kind of
bounce
cool.
pad.
Yeah, a little bounce pad and stuff like that. And then some of them are just like they're going to give you more health, or they're going to give you fire damage, or they're going to do whatever. So some of them are really like just normal, like just buffs, and others are like really zany, like crazy twists to the game. Or others will do a negative effect on the other team. So like you can be like, oh, the enemy team will get like, I don't know, every other shot they have like misses or something like that. I made that up, but like that kind of effect to it, which is really cool.
That was pretty cool. They're doing a duel system where you pick what position you want to be in, and it's like a 1v1, and it goes down the list.
Oh, that's cool. I did not know what they were trying to do there.
Yeah, they were all voting on what position they wanted, and it's a
Interesting.
duel. I guess it's a type of game mode.
Pretty cool. Yeah, this is very exciting. Oh, look at that.
And then
Yeah.
the next person jumps in.
Gotcha.
See?
Nice.
Oh, your health doesn't recharge either.
Oh, that's not
It's almost like a fighter
Oh, there you
game
go.
then
It's
after that.
recharging now.
Oh, because she
Their
threw
ability.
down hills.
Yeah.
Damn.
Killing it.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel. So beyond the main like Counter-Strike like mission, there's also in the game. I haven't seen this. I don't know where this came from. This wasn't in the game when I
wonder if
played.
it's a tiebreaker.
Oh, it could be maybe.
That'd be interesting.
yeah.
Damn.
Because they had a team deathmatch mode where you can just run around, just do team deathmatch kind of thing. They had scrimmage, which scrimmage is just jump in and just like shoot people. There's no end to it. You just run around, just shoot people, and just like practice. Basically, like kind of a practice mode.
Oh, that'd be good.
But there's also an actual practice mode, a training ground where you can go in there and like train and practice with different heroes, which is nice.
How did you feel about the training mode? Was it pretty?
Yeah, you mean like learning how to play
Yeah,
and stuff.
learning how to
Yeah,
play.
yeah.
Was it pretty?
It was pretty good. I mean, it's just nice having like a practice ground where you can go in there and just like test out all the abilities and stuff like
Can you
that.
test out your cards too?
No.
No. So
No.
there's no like feature for
No.
that. Okay.
But there's a whole menu for it. Once you unlock cards, you can go in there and preview them and see what they do. There's also Battle Pass, of course, new cosmetics and stuff. And this game has this really cool like graffiti like
Yeah, I like
art
the vibe
style.
of it.
It's a really nice. It's really like very stylized, but it looks really good and it works well. You have your different, you can update your Lancers, which is the name of the heroes in the game. You can update your weapons. You can also obviously have your little player cards and all that shit. There's dailies, there's unlockables for all kinds of different things to get new stuff, basically. There's tons and tons of like upgrade potential here to like keep you engaged, and like the design of it's so unique that I feel like you can be like really cool and very like interesting looking very quickly. Whereas in most games, like that's not the case,
It looks cool.
Yeah.
This title. This is one of the most unique FPS games in a while.
Yeah.
And so far, I totally agree. I haven't played it yet.
The trailer did not do it justice,
No,
and the trailer was really good. That's what I can't
This
get
is
over.
way better.
And the trailer was more like a teaser. It was only like 30 seconds long, and watching the gameplay from the beta is just wow.
What was X Defiant before X Defiant?
X Defiant was
Wasn't
something.
it called something else?
No.
Yeah, it had
Was
another
it?
name.
The art style was the same. I remember
don't
that. They
yeah.
were trying to go for that graffiti look. But
Yeah.
you're just
Yeah.
like, why?
I think
I feel
they did
like
change the name.
This looks similar to that, but way better, obviously.
Yeah.
Way better.
I'm trying to find.
Yeah,
a
I
breakdown
see
of all the
Apex,
characters.
Overwatch, and what was the other one we were talking
Counter-Strike.
about? Counter-Strike, yes.
Yeah.
Valorant.
Valorant.
Cool, man. I'm looking forward to it. Is it free to play?
Yep.
I assume okay, sweet.
Is it out already or is it
No.
still in beta?
No,
Right?
Just
no.
beta. But it's coming out this year.
Yep.
It looks.
I know. It looks done.
It looks done.
Ready
I
to
don't
go.
know. Any complaints, Brett, about it?
Yeah.
Like
Is
so
there anything that
far?
really got you hung up on?
People are really good.
already.
hard. Yeah.
Already. Well, that's not a surprise.
They
No,
don't have a competitive mode yet. I'm sorry.
No, but there will be a competitive mode when the game launches, I believe, or I don't know, soon after the game
I
launches.
love the little map just because it rotates and your icon just stays center. I really like that.
Oh yeah. I agree. This is gonna be very interesting. I mean, this is how Valorant kind of plays. I like how they're like blocking off entrances, exits, and like that one person kept doing like this. I don't know, TV
Wave shield thing.
Yeah, they would like I guess blur you or probably stun you.
Well,
or,
so
like, block your vision.
there's one character that has an ability that he can drop out that's basically like it's like a battle box, if you will. So if you like see somebody in front of you, you can like throw this thing down and it'll trap them inside of this cube. And then you can then get inside there and just beat the shit out of them.
That's awesome.
And then there's like a shield one that'll pop up for another character that like every character has a style to them. Like my character was just like throwing out a bunch of like intense like, shit, like I had the grenade launcher. I had another like deployable that I could throw out on a wall or on the ground.
Yeah, I
and
saw
it would
that.
shoot at people and stuff like that.
a turret.
And then there's like a healer character that can do a lot of like healing based stuff with you and your team. There's one that's like focused on there's one that's very stealthy that like basically uses invisibility, and you're like there's a little bar that progresses when you're invisible that you go from like invisible to like semi-visible and invisible and semi like it. So you have to be careful about how you maneuver through the map, but then you can also drop down this shield bubble thing that basically if you're within the vicinity of this like shield space, you're 100% invisible that entire time.
Okay.
So there's a strategy of like, okay, I'm going to go into the bomb area, drop down this shield bubble, turn invisible, and then I'm always fully invisible. I can just run around just like melee people and kill them.
So with the cards, before you start the match, whenever the match is loaded up, it shows what the enemy cards are, and it shows your cards to them too. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I just noticed that. And
So
what
you
cards
pick your
are active.
cards,
That's nice.
and then whenever the round starts, it shows you what the enemy cards were that were chosen, so you know what to prepare for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I love the turtle one because it showed like little turtles on their backpacks and slowing
Yeah.
them down. That's pretty cool.
A lot of the characters too have these like wall things you can put down, and there's like one character, Nitro. She has a little drone that she can use. You can drive the drone around everywhere, so you keep your character like somewhere on the side of the map, and you just drive the drone around. And you can like shoot people.
Oh, nice.
But then she's also got this wall you can put up, and I thought this was really unique, where she puts down like basically 3 cubes that are like side by side, but they're all destructible. So what you could do is if you like lay down the wall in front of you, you could bust out the middle wall and then have like a little bit of like an opening, so you can like hide behind this one and then just peek out and kind of build like a wall to peek through essentially.
Okay.
So when a match ends, it just goes straight to the card thing.
Yeah, when you're about to start the next round.
Okay, because
Yeah.
like they
How much time do you have?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
That's what I'm curious between.
I don't
each.
know actually.
Because we're watching this footage, and this guy just, I guess,
Full
team
screen.
wiped everybody,
Yeah.
and it just went straight to the new
New
to
match.
the card thing. I was like, oh, that was fucking
Make
quick.
rolls. I don't. Oh, timer's up top. Looks like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, go.
So 30 seconds to vote for what cards you're going to use or put your shards into.
Yeah.
Dude.
And you'll notice there's a little heart and a negative, so you can be like, yes, I
Yeah.
want this, or no, I don't, if you don't have anything to do. You can also vote to redraw it if you want to as well.
That's cool.
And then you
Each
pick all your
character
weapons
seems
and your
very
character.
unique.
Yeah. They have a lot of style. They're very cool.
So
like
if
this
you-
circuit character right here, she can drop a tornado that like spins
Yeah, I saw
around, like
that.
hits
Does it
people and
damage
stuff.
people?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. So okay, you win a match. Who gets the shard?
Everybody will get shards. based on like your performance, your
Right.
performance, and then the team's
But if you
performance.
win the match, you get one shard for that.
Yes.
So who gets that?
The people that win the match, everybody that wins the match,
Oh, so
all 5 players.
all 5 players
Get a
will
shard.
get a shard.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're like pretty much guaranteed to unlock like all of them. Well, not guaranteed because some cards will require 4 shards.
Yeah.
Right.
So basically, if you put all 4 points in that one, you may only have because you may. I've never had more than like 2 or 3 shards at a time. So, and if everybody all has, let's say they all have 3 shards because they're doing really, really well, that's 15 total shards. That can fill it in, but most of the time that's not going to be the case.
Ooh. I'm so pumped for this. This reminds me of Overwatch because me and Brett have been playing
Yeah.
Overwatch lately.
Yeah, I saw y'all.
And it's been really fun just to kind of have that tug of war and finding the right angles and where to push and where not to push. And
Yeah.
I've always enjoyed that stuff. And this is just like a whole new level.
Yeah.
gonna be fun.
It's really refreshing. It's really, really exciting. It's hard. I mean, it's not easy to play. Like there's people are good, but I also like that if I don't want to play, because, you know, and what I hate about Valorant and why I haven't committed to it is it's like if you have to play 15 rounds, I think, to finish a match. And Counter-Strike's the same way if you're playing competitive Counter-Strike. So when you start Counter-Strike, they're like, you're playing competitive Counter-Strike, you're about to commit to up to a 90-minute round. Are you sure you want to continue?
Yes.
And I'm like, that's a long ass time.
Yes.
This is 5 rounds to win. So it's like much, much more approachable and quicker.
Do you think they'll change that though?
I mean, they might add an ability, but there's more than just this in this game, whereas Counter-Strike and Valorant is just that mode. So, I mean, I think Valorant might have another mode, but Counter-Strike, that's like, you play like the 15 rounds or whatever, or I think there's a 7-round game that's like a quicker match. But Counter-Strike is like, you have 2 modes. You either have the 7-round or the 15-round. Or whatever number it is. But this one is like you have the 5 and that's your main like competitive one. But then you have team deathmatch. So if you just want to go and just shoot shit, you can do
Hell yeah.
shoot shit, you know?
You know, that's what I want.
Yeah. And they have a lot of opportunity to add other matches here. You know, they're like objective based stuff that's just like very quick and easy. And I think that'll be nice.
Another thing, if you have all 3 cards laid out, you can waste a shard for a reroll
Yeah.
to get a different card.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That
Actually,
is going to be intense.
Austin,
in this
can you
game.
scrub back real quick? I want to see that weapon screen again. Okay, so yeah, so the way the weapons work, there are not attachments for it, but I forgot about this point. So it has a system similar to Counter-Strike. It's kind of a buy system, if you will. So if you use a gun in a game like an assault rifle that you love and you die that round, you can't use that gun anymore that game.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, dude.
Seriously?
Fucking
Yeah,
sucks.
dude, it's so crazy. So it like
get good.
So you got to get good, yeah. But you got to also get used to other guns. So you'll see like the ×1 next to each gun.
Yeah.
Secondary, you can use as much. Well, the main secondary, you can use as much you want. But yeah, like I played my first game and I died like real quick with my assault rifle that I
Use
love.
it.
And I was like, shit. Now I gotta. And then I died so much. I was like, I gotta use a shotgun now. Fuck.
Damn,
And that's
Daniel.
even
Yeah, so many
like
layers of
balance.
stuff that will like twist the game up. You know,
I feel like I'm gonna get sucked into this.
yeah,
So you have to be well rounded
yeah.
in a lot of this.
Yeah.
Is this only on PC?
I don't know what it's going to be. I think right now
It's gonna
maybe,
be on,
but
it's probably on Xbox and PC.
Okay.
If I had to guess,
I just want to play with a controller. That's all.
Yeah, you can still play with controller and PC.
Yeah, I know. But certain games you can't, like Ready or Not is not controller.
Really?
I'm surprised.
it's going to be PC and Xbox.
So, okay, I can probably play with controller.
Oh yeah, yeah.
oh yeah, you'll be fine. I hope.
I mean,
We'll
if
see.
not, I just got to get good. I'm still trying to get the hang of. I know a lot of people tell me it's better to play shooters on PC, but I can't. I don't know what it is. I'm still getting used to it, guys. It's just I
It
need to
does
grow
have
up on
full
that.
support for Xbox controllers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Been good.
So it is.
Might
Let's
just
see. I
order
want to
a
see
new
what else they're
Xbox
going to bring.
controller
So
because get a wireless one.
variety that feels replayable, immersive map. But yeah, the map designs are really good. Also, that's really. I mean, it's all like a great. I mean, it's a great presentation, great design. It runs great. I was getting this quality of visuals. I was getting like 150 frames per second.
Oh, nice.
140, 150.
Hell yeah.
It was like it was running solid. I was very impressed. So, and that's in beta. The finals was running like 40 FPS when I first got it.
on Steam right now.
There's no way to review yet.
Um,
Yeah, because it was a closed beta, so it was a private
okay,
beta.
okay.
But yeah, FragPunk, man, I am very, very excited for this game.
Yeah.
I will likely stop playing X Defiant when this game comes out. So
You better.
enjoy it while I can.
You better.
I may even stop playing the finals. Who knows?
I probably would. I'm just saying.
I love the finals, man. It's so good.
I ain't gonna
but-
play unless Brett really forces me to.
Yeah,
so.
same.
But yeah,
Sorry,
so check it out, FragPunk. Not sure when it's coming out yet, but it's
in the fall.
very finished. So I wouldn't be surprised if they like. This could also be another
In the
like
summer,
what they did with the
getting a winner.
finals, where they like shadow drop it at the game awards or something.
Yeah. Maybe.
Because this
Don't do that.
when the finals came out,
Do it now.
I was talking about my hype around the finals around
Yeah.
the same time.
Yeah.
And then they shadow dropped the finals right there at Summer Games Fest
Yeah, you
or
called it.
Game Awards.
Yeah, you called it.
see. But I do hope it's sooner.
Yes, please. So pick it up, y'all. It's gonna be fun. You can play with us. We'll be playing it. 5v5.
Add it to your wish list because you can't pick it up anywhere right now.
Well, I mean,
so.
pick it up when you can.
Or subscribe on their website. They'll have an open beta here soon, I'm sure. So